What's going on, guys? I'm Jaye the Black. Shout out to everybody that's tuning in. I want to talk about comedian Lil Duval. He tweeted out some things that got some people stirred up. He spoke about how Russell Wilson, the Seattle Seahawks quarterback, and the husband of R&B singer Ciara, how there are a lot of women out there that would not be interested in a guy like him. As a matter of fact, let me put these tweets on the screen here. As you can see, it says, "Newsflash, it's a lot of Russell Wilsons out here. Y'all just ignoring them because they not rich." Now, is he lying on this one? We really have to talk about this because a lot of times people will say that's not true. That's what I'm seeing from a lot of these females. They'll say that's not true. Of course, they would want to date a Russell Wilson. Lil Duval doesn't know what he's talking about. We want good men. But in reality, a lot of you don't want good men. A lot of these women come across good men every single day, and they don't deal with them. They don't deal with them. They're boring. They're pushovers. It's not men that are saying this. It's women who say this. So Lil Duval is basically saying what a lot of these women are thinking or already was saying. They prefer those dysfunctional relationships. Yes, they do. Now, they're not going to admit it, but look at the trend of them getting with dysfunctional men. They're narcissistic. They're abusive. Why are you always ending up with narcissistic men? And I said this on a live stream maybe a week or two back. Why are these women always seemingly getting into relationships with narcissistic men? With men who are always putting their hands on them? Why do they always end up in dysfunctional relationships with the wrong type of men? It's because that's the men that they choose over and over and over. Y'all women know y'all don't want no Russell Wilson type. You be bored out of your mind and cheating in a few years. No, it won't be no few years. It's going to be a lot sooner than that. It's going to be a lot sooner than that when they start cheating. It's going to be a lot sooner than that. A lot of these women know full well that Russell Wilson is the last guy that they are looking to get with unless he's successful. Russell Wilson is successful. He's got a great career. He's making a lot of money. He's making a lot of business moves. And the difference between Ciara and the majority of your westernized women is that she made up for the mistake that she made. She realized that it was a mistake getting with Future and having a child with him. She didn't want to feel like she was stuck with him. She didn't want to feel like she was just another baby mama. So she chose to right that wrong by getting with Russell Wilson. But other women don't do that. You know, they're so fixated on trying to continue to date the same type of losers, thinking that they're going to somehow change the result. And the result is never changed. Nice guys are boring. They're pushovers. They're lame. This is the type of things that women have been saying for years. And then they wonder why none of the men they get with want to marry them, want to settle down with them, can't stop cheating on them. Because you go away from what is right. You go away from what is logical. You go away for what is steady, what is consistent. You go away from a guy that's hardworking, family oriented, wants to be with you. You make every excuse in your mind as to why you don't want to be with him and why the relationship won't work. Lil Duval is just saying what a lot of these women have been saying for years. They've been saying that nice guys are pushovers. They've been saying that nice guys are boring. They've been saying this. This ain't us as men saying it. These women have been saying this to justify their dysfunctional relationships. And then they want to get on social media and talk about how all men are this, all men are that. You know, Tommy Lauren did this, the conservative Caucasian chick. She went on a rant video. She did a rant video going in on all men because the men that she chose continue to disappoint her. And that's pretty much the majority of modern women, right? They choose these losers on purpose because I think they want the relationship to fail. A lot of these women are out here cheating too. A lot of these women don't know what it's like to be with a strong male. A lot of these women are around a lot of weak males who are very much beta, very much so will do whatever they're told, will allow a woman to push to be, you know, to push them around. And I'm not going to say that that's totally what Russell Wilson is. I don't think Ciara pushes him around at all. I just think that Ciara knows what she wants. She wants a family. She doesn't want to be a single mama. And she did everything she could to change that. But see, the people that support Ciara and follow Ciara and defend Ciara, they'll never do that because they're fixated on their ex. They want him to get back with her, but he done moved on. She thought a baby was going to trap him. That didn't work. So she pretends like he's the worst thing ever. Don't even got to do it on child support. Lying about how he won't do this or that. Won't even put on child support because she's so in love with that bad, toxic energy. A lot of your modern women are toxic. And I think people are starting to figure that out. People are starting to figure it out every single day that a lot of these women just are not worth the trouble. And Lil Duval is getting some flack because he's basically putting out there what women have been putting out there for a number of years. They don't want good guys. They don't want nice guys. They think those guys are weak. They're pushovers. They won't challenge them. It's becoming a 24-hour job to date most of these women, especially in the melanated community. A lot of you melanated women, it's a 24-hour job to be in a relationship with you because you want drama. You want something to complain about at work. You want something to complain to your friends about on Facebook. And there are guys out there that aren't built for that. And you know what happens with guys like that? Those guys get ghosted. Those guys get made fun of behind their backs. Those guys get used. And it's because they're not providing that woman with 24/7 entertainment. And that's why a lot of you females will never be married. You will never be in a relationship like a Russell Wilson or Ciara. You'll never have that. I don't care how much you try to listen to her prayer or how much you try to follow her on social media and defend her. You will never be able to do what she did. Fix a wrong that was made as far as the type of relationship she was in and trying to fix what she felt like needed to be fixed. A lot of you females don't have what it takes. You really don't. You get on YouTube, you get on social media, and you complain about men. You talk about how men are this and men are that. Who we really choosing? Who are you really choosing? How come you've been single for years? You're just a baby mama. You're just a side piece. You will never be a wife like Ciara, no matter how much you listen to her prayer or no matter how much you follow her and Russell on social media and defend them. You will never have this. And when you look at these tweets, Lil Duval was absolutely right. And y'all know he's right. Y'all know y'all don't know Russell Wilson unless he got that paper. Listen, if a dude ain't really successful and famous, y'all will look at Russell like he's a lame, like he's boring. He ain't hood enough. And we all know how much you chicks love your street dudes. You love your hobos. You know, you love your mama's boys. I'm gonna start calling these dudes mama's boys because they don't get out the house until they 30, 40 years old. They living with their mother off and on. Whenever they break up with you, they go right back to their mama house. Y'all are out here with these mama boys. And then you want them to be men. You want mama's boys to be men. How is that going to work when you are consistently allowing these guys to fail? You're having children on purpose, and yes, it is on purpose, with men who don't even have a place to stay of their own. They're still living with their mothers. They can barely keep a job. They're in and out of jail, and you heifers are getting pregnant by those guys. You're getting pregnant by these dysfunctional, disturbed males, and then you wonder why he treats you the way he does. He treats you like you. Let me tell a lot of you females something, okay? These guys treat you the way that they do with so much disrespect and contempt because you date them when they are nobodies, when they are nothing, when they have nothing. You overlook their flaws, and these dudes know this. They know that you're overlooking their flaws, and they have zero respect for you for that. They have no respect. They will never respect you as a woman when you are college educated, successful, you own your own home, or you may own a business. You're successful and you're dating him who has absolutely nothing. He has no respect for you, and he's going to treat you the way that he treats you because you're dating him when he has nothing. And trust me, these guys know the difference. And they're like, why doesn't she challenge me to do better? Why is she accepting me for who I am and what I have? I have nothing. I live with my mother. I have no job. Right now, I don't even have a car. And you still date me anyway. And then what Lil Duval is saying, especially in these tweets, he's absolutely right. So let me know in the comment section below. Let me know your thoughts. Make sure you like this video and share it.